Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday morning. It has been a while since my last sit-down TV show video, and that's basically just because there hasn't really been much TV going on for me. You know, all of my shows were kind of on break and all of that, but it has all started back up again. Big Brother Canada is starting soon, and I'm going to try to watch that. I tend to get bored by that show really fast. I don't know why. Outlander has started. I still need to watch the first 2 episodes, but I will be doing videos on Outlander like I do every season, so just stick tight. I'll have them out. And then Survivor is back on. Season 40, Winners at War, as we also know by now, as we're about to hit episode 3 tomorrow. And I realized I hadn't done episode 1 or 2 videos, so here we are. First things first, I'm loving this season so far. Like, I love it. I liked last season in the beginning, and then I just got bored, uninterested. It could have been the whole Dan thing. I don't know. But I did get uninterested. I stuck it through, but I couldn't really have cared less about who won. This season, I am hoping is going to be different because there's a bunch of people that I actually love and I'm invested in. I can't say that I know literally everybody on the cast because there was a good portion of time, like a number of years, that I just didn't watch Survivor. I'd kind of gotten bored. So there's some people that I don't really know, but there are a few that I do, so I'm excited about it. On every Wednesday on TV Co, I go live at around 4 p.m. Pacific time, and it's basically what I call pre-game before Survivor, and it's where we talk about the previous week's episodes, what we think is going to happen in this upcoming episode, etc. And in the live that I did right before the premiere, I actually put together a little list that I will read off right now of my, I guess, order that I think things are going to happen. I don't know how to say it. But keep in mind when I'm reading off the names on this list and their number that I don't know everybody. Like, there's some people that I didn't watch their season. So just keep that in mind. So I had Sandra and Rob going out first and second. Like, I thought that they were going to be out immediately, but Sandra has been on the winning tribe, so that didn't happen. And then Rob, well, he's been able to finesse himself into staying. He's got himself in quite the comfortable position. Like, he seems to be good with the old players and the newer players. So he's in a nice little spot, and he's got Amber, who I had right next. I think I had her at number 18. Amber gave him her, what was it, that token? Because she got voted off and sent to Edge of Extinction. So she gave Rob her token, so now he has 2, so he's sitting pretty. But then I had Tony going after Amber. So 20 Sandra, 19 Rob, 18 Amber, 17 Tony. That hasn't happened because he is still there. I'm loving Tony. He's actually one of my favorites, so I don't want him to go, but I thought that he would be quite the target. And then Sarah, I didn't know who Sarah was, and now that I do, I'm not too fond of her. I kind of find her boring. I'm just not... I mean, it's only episode 2, so this all could change, of course, but she hasn't intrigued me or pulled me in. Then I had Jeremy. I am liking Jeremy. I also didn't know who he was either, but I like Jeremy so far. He also has 2 tokens because Natalie gave him her token when she got voted off first, Edge of Extinction. Then I had Tyson at 14. I do know Tyson, and I liked him, but I'm not sure how... I just don't see him as going really far in this game, like this season. Then I had Natalie. I didn't watch Natalie's season, so I didn't know much about her or how she played. I saw her on Amazing Race, and Sparrow and I weren't the biggest fans of her and her sister, but I guess she played differently and was a different kind of person, or what, less annoying, I don't know, on Survivor. And I am actually really liking her. She's on edge of extinction, of course, but I really like her, and I'm actually kind of hoping that she comes back. But I did have her at number 13. Denise I had at number 12. I didn't know who she was, but I do like Denise. And then I had Danny at number 11. Didn't know who she was, but she got voted out previous episode, episode 2. And I actually thought that was a really good situation. She was boring me. And then I didn't like that she was going after my girl Parvati. So, goodbye, Danny. Hope you don't come back. She ended up giving... Shit, who did she... Oh, she ended up giving Denise her token. Sophie I had at number 10. I wasn't familiar with the name, but now that I've seen her face, I know who she is. I don't think I really watched her season, but I have seen her face before. 9, I put Ben. And I'm going to stick to that. I don't think he's going to last very long. I didn't know who he was either, but he just doesn't... He's already putting a pretty big target on his back, especially with the previous... In episode 2 at Tribal, he definitely put quite the target on his back, and he had already seemed to already have one, so there's that. Number 8 I have as Adam, and I think I'm going to stick by that as well. For some reason, I just get a vibe from Adam that he's going to betray Denise. And they seem to be tight right now, but I don't think it's going to last. He also was wanting to go after Parvati, and Parvati is my girl, so that's a problem for me. Number 7, I have Wendell, and I think I'm going to stick to that as well. I like Wendell so far, but he's not really... Well, so far, and it's only episode 2, you guys, like, this all could change, but I don't see him doing anything awe-inspiring, but I do like Wendell, so I'll stick to number 7 for now. Number 6 I have is Yul, and I would like to change that. I'm not going to, but I would like to bump him up a little bit, because Yul is really impressing me. I remember his season. I don't remember, like, key moments for him. I don't remember exactly what made him win, but I remember watching his season, and I liked Yul, and I still like Yul a lot. I wish I could bump him up a little bit, but I won't be making any changes to my list until maybe mid-season when there are less people there, of course. Number 5 I had is Michelle, and I think I put Michelle there because if I remember correctly, she had a good social game, but I can't say that I remember her exactly, but I did put Michelle as number 5. I have Ethan next, and I wish I could change that as well, because he seems to be doing a lot better. Well, I mean, I have him so high up in my list, I always knew he was going to do pretty well, because I think he is a really likable guy. I don't think anyone's going to see him as a threat, and I definitely think that he is going to get by based on his personality, if not his athleticism and stuff. But he seems to be sitting pretty right now, like, with the group, so... And then I actually had Kim as number 3. And... Poor Kim. I really liked Kim a lot in her season, and she just is not... I mean, she's okay, but she could be doing better, and yeah. And then, the people that I want to win right now are Nick and Parvati. I watched Nick's season recently, like right before last season actually, and I loved Nick. And then obviously Parvati, she's been one of my top favorite Survivor players ever, and I'm so invested in Parvati that I can't not root for her to win. So that is my list so far, and I'm pretty happy with it for the most part. I mean, so far Natalie, Danny, and Amber all got voted off already, and they aren't very high in my list, so I think I'm doing pretty good. Danny and Natalie were high on my list, or like low on my list, or low or high? I mean, they're in the 13, like they're in the teen numbers, so is that high or low? I guess it'd be high. So they're high in my list because I just didn't really know much about them or their game, but based off of like what I saw in the preview and what little I do know about them. I did put them at 11 and 13, and I'm happy with that number. They both got voted off. Amber I knew was going to go right away because she's so, I mean, she's married to Rob. So you can't be leaving those two players in together, especially you can't let either of them come to the merge. Like, come on. I didn't expect Sandra to really be the reasoning behind Amber leaving, so that was surprising, but I do think that both tribes will be morons if they keep Rob or Sandra any longer. And yet I see them keeping them longer, so, because Rob and Sandra seem to be in really good positions, like they seem to be higher up in their tribes, which is astounding to me. I really thought that they would be like the targets, but they're not. I do like that Parvati and Rob are aligned together and working together, and I love that Ethan is in that trio as well. So I do hope that they continue on, but if I were there, I would be going after Sandra and Rob immediately, and Parvati. If I were Adam, I would have stuck to the Parvati thing, like, get rid of her. I just don't see Danny as having been like this big mastermind, but I'm happy that they didn't because I want Parvati to win. So anyways, let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about my little list. I'm happy with it. Let me know what your list looks like. Who do you think is gonna go home next? Well, it depends also, of course, which tribe wins the immunity challenge. But so far, blue team, I don't know their name. I think it's like Sele or something like that. They aren't looking too hot in the immunity challenge world. So I'm really hoping Denise stays, but I don't know. I don't know if she will. And of course, I hope Parvati stays. Ethan, I hope stays. Rob, he can go. I don't really care. Adam can go. Doesn't matter to me. But I keep looking at Denise's name, and I'm just hoping that she stays. Like, I really hope that she doesn't go. We need a guy to go. So it could be either Adam or Rob for me. Doesn't matter. I don't really care. Everyone else, I kind of want to stay. But it seems like this is a girls' or a woman's elimination season. So I won't be shocked if someone like Denise goes. I just hope she doesn't because she has that immunity. But Adam also has the other half of that immunity, and if I understood correctly, you need both halves. So wouldn't that be some bullshit if she goes to him for that other half and he doesn't give it to her? Like, that would be some bullshit. And I was a little pissed off at Kim for telling Sophie about her immunity idol, but Kim, I think, is way too far in her head this season. I think she's overthinking everything. I think she's kind of panicking. So I actually, if Kim's tribe loses the immunity challenge, I could very well see Sophie telling everyone about her immunity idol and everyone trying to get rid of Kim. I hope not, but I could see that happening. Anyways, like I said, let me know in the comment section what you guys all thought, and please don't forget to like and subscribe. I will be doing videos for Survivor every week, and then I will be doing my Outlander videos, so if you watch Outlander, make sure you are subscribed to watch those videos. And I'm going to try to do Big Brother Canada, but Big Brother Canada has, like, I start watching it every season and then I lose interest. So we'll see about that. Anyways, I love you all so much. I'll see you later. Bye.